Hello dear students, I am Flora ma'am and today we are going to learn chapter 13, The Endless Universe, the second part. Please watch my explanations and do the exercises given below. Be good, be safe and listen to your parents. Thank you. Planets and satellites. Planets are round, celestial objects that move around the sun. Each planet moves around the sun in a fixed path called orbit. This movement is called revolution. So, children, planets move around the sun. Okay? All the planets move around the sun and each planet has a fixed path called orbit. Okay? They move in a fixed path around the sun. This movement is called revolution. So, the planet moving around the sun is called revolution. Each planet has its own orbit which is elliptical or oval in shape. The planets also spin on an imaginary line called axis. This movement is called rotation. Planets do not have any light of their own and reflect the light of the sun. Dear children, you take a bangle, okay, you take a bangle and spin a bangle on the floor and look at it. Does it seem as if an imaginary line is passing through its center? Okay, when you spin it, you'll see like an imaginary line is passing through its center. So, the earth too spins around an imaginary line. This imaginary line is known as its axis. The spinning of the earth around its axis is called rotation. There are 8 planets in the solar system. In the order of the increasing distance from the sun, the planets are Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus and Neptune. So, my dear children, there are 8 planets in the solar system. Okay, there are 8 planets in our solar system, and in the increasing distance from the sun, the planets are here. Okay, we can memorize the names of all the planets in the correct order using Memoonics. Memoonics are memory aids that help us to remember certain things, especially lists. We can remember the names of the 8 planets by memorizing the given mnemonics. My very educated mother just served us noodles. Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune. So, dear children, it will be very difficult for you to remember the name of a planet. Okay, so here are some mnemonics which will help you. Okay, mnemonics are some aids to remember list of things. Okay, So here it says my, very. So my will be Mercury, very, Venus, educated, Earth, mother, Mars, just, Jupiter, served, Saturn, us, Uranus, noodles, Neptune. Satellites are celestial objects that revolve around a planet. Like planet, satellites also have no light of their own and reflect the light of the sun. The moon is the natural satellite of the earth. Okay, so dear children, satellites are celestial objects. Okay, they revolve around a planet. Okay, like the planet, they don't have light of their own. In the same way, satellite also have no light of their own and reflect the light of the sun. And the moon is the natural satellite of the earth. So the moon is called the natural satellite of the earth. Many artificial satellites have also been sent into space by scientists. These satellites have cameras, sensors and other equipment and are used for important purposes such as weather forecasting, transmitting telephone, radio or television signal and studying other celestial objects. Sputnik 1 was the first artificial satellite launched into space in 1957. So many artificial satellites have also been sent to space by the scientists. Okay, and these artificial satellites have cameras, sensors, equipment and are used for important purposes like weather forecasting, transmitting telephone, radio or television signal. Okay, and the first artificial satellite was launched into space in 1957 and it was called Sputnik 1. So it was called Sputnik 1. The first artificial satellite was called Sputnik 1 and it was launched into space in 1957.